Find your way up. Move over.
Folks, it's out of your way. Do you want to keep your spoon?
Yeah,
stirred?
please.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I get a flag and a hand sticking out.
Thank you. Next is Walter Jurian, Delta 1506. Years ago, it was always the new guys from Bravo 2506. Now all of a sudden, Delta 1506 has found us, and they're all the new guys. Wonderful.
All right, Wally.
The next is Ted Keller, 3rd Brigade Air. It's okay. We'll let him get his coin anyway.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Next, we have member of the 326 Engineers, David Kenyon. These are the boys that sat up there on Ripcord and kept filling the holes in after they got bombed every day.
Job security.
All right. For Charlie Company, 2506, Steve Manthal. Recon, 3rd Brigade, John Nicholson. Another one? Close enough for that. Delta Company, 2506, James Roach. He disappeared on us, huh? He got lost, did he? We'll catch him another time. All right. Delta 1506, Stephen Ruby. Other known as the Quiet Man.
Turn it on.
From Alpha 327, Raynard Sellers. Have you made it here? Come on, Raynard. All right. Sure. Get your
Please excuse me, but if I could have a couple minutes just to say something about why I'm here. And that is because I grew up in Chicago, South Side, East Side. I was from a neighborhood called the East Side. And I met a guy going to high school. We went to a very famous high school called Mount Carmel in Chicago. And it allowed kids from all over different rival neighborhoods to go to school there. And I met Paul Guyman. Paul Guyman and I were 103 pounds. We wrestled in the same class. We boxed in the same class. Paul was short enough to go on the bantam flyweight basketball team. I was small enough to run track and field. But we built up a great bond of friendship, and all us little guys hung around together because the big football guys would always pick on us. So we grew fast and hard together. It was kind of tough. I remember that one time there was a dance on the east side of my neighborhood. Paul was from a neighborhood called Jeffrey Manor. And he came to the dance with his buddies. And there were people from all over the south side of Chicago at this dance because the New Colony Six was playing. And they had a popular tune back in 1966. I don't remember what it was. And they wore these blue velvet colonial type army costumes. And the DJ for the dance was Clark Webber, very famous WLS AM disc jockey. And this dance is going on, everybody's having a great time. All of a sudden, Paul and all of his boys from the rival neighborhood started a fight with another group of guys from another neighborhood on the east side. And pretty soon, a police officer came in there and jumped in there and grabbed Paul, wrestled him to the ground, was going to beat him with his nightstick. And I ran up, just, wait a minute, pick on somebody your own size. And I was a little dude myself, but this is Chicago. And the cop jumped off of Paul and jumped at me, and in the rush of things with all these teenagers running around amok, I got out the back door. Paul and his buddies went out another door. We lived to fight another day. It was only a few days after that one of Paul's friends that I met at the dance was walking down 100th Street and saw a woman up on the eave of a roof of a building screaming, "They're all dead. They're all dead. Help them." And it turned out that that's when Richard Speck had run amok in his neighborhood and killed all the nurses. And then there was the day of when we graduated high school. And we're coming out of the church after graduation, and I saw Paul in the crowd, and I says, Paul, I'll see you up on the corner one of these nights. Because we had a good friendship. We were from rival neighborhoods, but we got along together. I says, I'll see you up on the corner one of these nights. And he says, no, man, I'm going to kill a commie from Miami. And I hope he did. And I think he did. And I just wanted to relate those experiences, the environment that we were brought up in. And we lived and we fought in Vietnam. We served. We did our time, this and that. I wish he would have come home. But God would have had it another day, another way, whatever. I'm here for Paul Guyman, and I appreciate the friendliness the thoughtfulness that I've felt here in this group. Thank you very much. My wife Debbie thanks you also. She's a beautiful woman, and she got me here. She helped me get here. And we love all of you. Thanks. Sorry.
And last but not least, Terrence Smith with Delta, Alpha. He was everywhere. He kept coming back.
This is great. This is my 65th birthday today. Vietnam on my 21st birthday.
Well, stay here. I think your friends had something for you. I don't know if they're still doing it. They were talking about giving you something here. It's been taken care of. Okay. You beat them to the punch. Very good.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Doctor said, you haven't danced on any tables, have you? And I said, no, that's General Harrison's job. You want me to do that when I'm there so you can embarrass me? I said, well, we'll embarrass each other.
Thank you. And that concludes the coins for